a belly. Like when he took a deep breath, his belly bounced. That kind of belly. I mean, damn.
Got a lot of money. You feel like all the money in the world, man. It is hard.
Zion Williamson has been in the NBA for half a decade. And in his first 4 seasons, he played just 36% of his career games and just 47% in his entire career. And to think, during his rise to the NBA, he won 11 major collegiate awards in just 1 year at Duke, including the Naismith Trophy for National College Player of the Year. But how does this happen? How does the second-ranked high school prospect of 2018, arguably the most hyped player since LeBron James, become the butt of NBA jokes and a tradable asset? I'm Jerry, and this is the Clutch Original on how Zion Williamson really destroyed his once bright NBA career. Since getting drafted first overall in the 2019 NBA Draft, Zion Williamson has not met the lofty expectations put on him by fans and analysts alike. Why? Because weight has been his biggest problem. But what's even more shocking, Zion does have a private chef, Christian Green, a celebrity chef that was featured on MasterChef, and Zion's favorite, seafood, especially salmon. Keep in mind, in his 2018 Duke season, he was a whopping 285 pounds. He has appeared to stay around that weight during his NBA career, even having a goal of 272 pounds for peak performance. Fans have gotten used to his up and down career, because it seems every year there's a new image of how skinny Zion got over the offseason, just to gain the weight right back again. But these weight issues have affected his contract. Zion's original rookie deal was 4 years for $44 million. But his 2022 extension upped that to $193 million over 5 years. That could reach $231 million. But here's the catch. New Orleans could waive him after 2024-25 and not pay him a dime. Why? Well, let's take a look at the details. Zion's 2022-23 season changed everything because he needed to miss less than 23 games to avoid the non-guaranteed factor of his final 3 contract years. But he missed 53 games. And for each year of his contract moving forward, this is what will happen. He gotta pass 6 weigh-in checkpoints and be under 295 pounds to get the guarantee of 20% of his contract for the following season. Next up is games played. If he plays 41 games, an additional 40% of his contract the next season is guaranteed. At 51 games, another 20%. And at 61 games, he gets his full money. But if Zion has problems with his 5th metatarsal in his right foot that was repaired by surgery, half of his yearly salary becomes non-guaranteed. Keep in mind, as of December of 2024, Zion has only appeared in 6 games due to a hamstring injury. So it's not looking great in 2024-25, but his injuries have been extremely odd over the last few years. 2023, he missed the play-in against Oklahoma City because he didn't feel like Zion. 2024, he was injured in the play-in against the Kings, missing 2 full weeks of action. In 2024-25, he played just 6 games before a hamstring injury and could very well play less than 30 games for the 3rd season. His situation in New Orleans hasn't helped either. Zion has said it's not easy to keep up his weight and expectations with all the money in the world. I mean, he does have this $3.3 million mansion in New Orleans and has had a share of off-court drama too, including publicized private messages and FaceTime calls. So why put up with this? Well, healthy Zion is one of the best players in the NBA because he was an all-star in his 2nd season, and in 4 out of his first 5 playing years, he shot over 57% from the field. That's nearly 10% better than the average power forward since he entered the NBA. He's also averaged over 26 points and 60% from the field in 2 of his first 3 playing seasons. These were the numbers from his All-Star appearances in 2021 and 2023. So when did it really start shifting? 2021-22. Zion had just missed an entire season with a fractured 5th metatarsal in his right foot from the offseason. Then continued soreness forced him to receive a foot injection in mid-December of that year and missed the entire season. But it wasn't just basketball. Zion was said to be going to rehab away from the team in Portland for an unclear reason that year, and was reportedly falling asleep during film sessions, skipping rehab, and weighing over 330 pounds throughout the process. However, Zion had already had tons of injuries in his career to this point. Knee, foot, and hand injuries in high school, a knee sprain at Duke, a bruised knee in the summer league, a torn right lateral meniscus his rookie season, knee soreness, a sprained thumb, a fractured left ring finger in his second season, and more. But, widely enough, he was able to sign a max extension with the New Orleans Pelicans in the offseason, despite missing the entire season. Now, that max extension that he signed with the New Orleans Pelicans in July of 2022 is no longer guaranteed. Zion has proved to be a force on the court when healthy, but his off-court problems are reaching a breaking point. Can he turn his NBA career around?